Hello. Hello, world. Whoever you are, that's on the other side of the screen. Hello. My name is Nicole Lynn, and my business is Facilitating Love on Earth, Flow, Floe. And I am the creator of Mushroom Medicine Oracle Deck, as well as some books that are out there in the world that I'm still working on to bring about into a wider audience. Today is January 4th, 2023, and I am an intuitive counselor, and I just closed out of one session, and felt really called to make a video about a meditation that came through in a message. So I'm just going to go into it and trust that if you're here and you're being drawn or called to watch or listen or tune in, that there is something in this for you. So if you have a few minutes just to find a place outside of a lot of distractions and noises and demands. And it doesn't matter if you're sitting or lying down, just not driving a car or someplace where you could hurt yourself. And we're going to go ahead and drop down our awareness into the center of our chest. And just start to breathe in and out from the center of your chest. And allow an image of you to be projected, like a mirror image of you, to arise. So if you're sitting, this image of you is going to be sitting across from you, and the two of you are just going to be breathing in and out as this projector inside your heart is casting this mirror image onto the screen. And just be watching and noticing and sensing and feeling and breathing. And in white tantric practices, a lot of times one of the tools is to eye gaze with another. And for those of you that have experimented with that, you may have noticed that the person sitting across from you starts to shift and transform, like shape-shifting right before your eyes. They can go from old to young. They can go from beautiful to ugly. They can go from the person you thought you were sitting across from to your grandmother or to your uncle or to you as a child or a friend, and you just breathe and eye gaze and just notice how the image can transform and rise and fall, and how different images invoke a different feeling response inside your body as you're witnessing and looking at it. Sometimes we can feel, oh, and pull away, like we don't like that image. And other times we can be like, oh, I like that one, and feel like we're moving towards. But you just stay centered in your heart and breathe and just notice. Notice how different images provoke a different response, and you stay in the witnessing of it all, no matter what's on the screen. And so just like in the white tantric practices, what we're doing is we're allowing the projector of the heart to cast out an image of you in this moment. And you're just breathing and witnessing. Your consciousness is staying in the center of your chest, and the projector is going to share images. So right now it's an image of you, and you breathe. And if the mind needs something to chew on, to anchor it into the present moment and what we're doing, you can just simply say, I'm here. And just keep witnessing and watching. And let's go ahead and allow the projector to bring up an image of something that has bothered you recently. Something that you did not want to deal with, but what you were faced with in the moment. And just stay neutral, stay breathing in the center of your chest, and just watch the projector play out this movie of this memory or this moment that was not comfortable. And just breathe. And if you need something to come back to, just simply say, I'm here. And let's go ahead and let that projector transform and flip slides into something that you have really enjoyed and love to gaze at or look at. Maybe it's a person, a place, an experience, an object, but just allow the projector to bring up something that you adore and love and find beautiful. Just remain the witness. Breathe. Notice how you feel in your body, but just allow the image to be projected. Just like a movie playing out. Breathe. You can say, I'm here. And now let's go ahead and have the projector go from your birth all the way through the slides until it gets to the day and the time and the moment that you're alive in right here, right now. So it can move fast, it can move slow. Just trust, just let the projector start to play out, running through slides like in a movie from your birth all the way up till now. And you're not getting lost in the movie, you're staying in the center of your chest and breathing, just watching it all unfold and play out. Every time your mind wanders, just say, I'm here. Come back to the center of your chest and let the slides play out. Just let it keep going unattached to you. Maybe move your shoulders back a little more, open your chest cavity, and just let the projector be able to freely play the movie. And for the sake of this video, we're going to go ahead and just, no matter what stage it's at now, we're going to go ahead and let the tape play out until it stops and it just turns black. Like at the end of the movie, if you let the movie play out to the very end of the credits, and then it just ends, it's done. So just let the tape run out and let there be blackness, nothingness. And keep breathing through your heart. Just be noticing and watching like the witness, the dark, empty, black space, the nothingness. And know that life is a series of these projections being played out. A lot of times they're mental images, emotional images, physical images, but they're all just these images being projected out into the world. They arise one moment and then they're gone, and new images arise and then they're gone. And life is a series of these projections. And there is great power and wisdom and understanding that they don't have souls. They don't actually exist. They're projections. They're memories. They're projections into the future or the past. They're illusions. They don't have a soul. Even if it is a person that you remember that you're projecting onto the screen, that's not the actual person. It's a projection of a person. So why is there power in this wisdom is to understand that the nature of life is to constantly have movies playing out and projecting. And some are horrific movies, and some are really beautiful dreams come true movies, and some are boring, and some are okay. And they just come in all different emotional shapes and sizes. But they're not like real. And We don't have to hurry up and go into one character or one screen or one script or one slide and then act like that's our life and that is the only part of reality that we can live in, and keep obsessing about it and almost trying to put a soul, which is life, into it and make it real when it's not. It's just going to evaporate. It's just going to disappear. And if you can stay in the center of your chest and breathe and open and expand and allow, you'll notice that these projections that come flying out that you see, and some you love and some you don't like, they will naturally run their course. They will arise out of the darkness and be illuminated like a movie, and then they will disappear and go back to the darkness, and then another image will come up from the darkness and appear, only to return back to the darkness. And life is a series of these cyclical events and moments and memories. And that place that's in the center of your chest, that place that I said, if you need words to anchor yourself, to come back, to just be in the witness, you could say words like, I'm here, just over and over again, I'm here. And just keep breathing and watching. That I am here presence, the I am here. That's the witness that knows the truth. That all these other things are temporary, they come and go. But what is the truth and what is here is this, the silent witness. The one that doesn't get lost in the stories and obsess about things and try to create a real, tangible thing out of a nothingness. It can come back to just being this presence of some projections I'm not going to want. Some projections I'm going to try to stuff down and repress. Some projections I'm going to really try to maintain and keep going, like a New Year's resolution. But that projector is just going to keep playing its slides. And it's going to naturally, on its own accord, doing its job, naturally, it's going to create all sorts of movies, all sorts of scenarios. But when you can just witness and go on this journey of life, free and trusting in the nature of the heart and the projector and the nature of your holy body temple to do its job, and you can silently sit back and be like, I get to receive all these different textures. I get to taste and smell and see and hear and touch and experience all sorts of things that are fleeting and temporary from the great master that's projecting onto the screen of life, the infinite, the all. And I don't have to get lost in the Maya, the illusion of it all, and live as if all this is real and concrete. But instead I can stay truthful to that space that opens up and says, wow, what a miracle, what a miraculous, momentary experience that will be gone almost as soon as it arises. We can allow these things to move through us and be projected outside of us, only to come back to the void, the darkness within us. You can lay back at the end of the day and let the screen, the projector, project out and watch it like a movie unfold, and watch it shapeshift and transform from past memories and future projections of what might happen and present moment things, and just all get enmeshed, because that's what happens. It doesn't follow any linear timeline. Just allow the projections to unfold, the good, the bad, the neutral. And as you form a practice of just allowing all of this and watching it and breathing, but unattached to the drama as if it's real, just noticing, just witnessing, and breathing through your heart space, the tape will play out until it's all black again. It's all darkness. And it's like that film played out through to fruition, and it returned back to the womb, the place where seeds get planted, where new life sprouts from. And then by the very nature of our life and our existence, the projector will start to spin its wheels and start to illuminate and bring new things to light. Again, some things wonderful, some things not so wonderful, some things comfortable, some things not so comfortable. And they'll play out, and we learn to breathe and witness and stay in our heart center. And then the tape will play out and through to fruition, and it'll be black again. And moment by moment, day by day, we start to understand the nature of this life and this beautiful blessing, this gift that we all are able to receive. The infinite playing out over and over in all these different shapes and sizes and scenarios. And we get to be the receiver and the witness of all of it. And that is so glorious. So with that, I will allow you to experiment and explore and play with this on your own. I send all my love and blessings. Bye-bye.